That's a word that hasn't been used much in the world these days, huh? Well, open is looking good for Dubai right now, and we want to tell the world about it. It's open for business, of course, and a wealth of opportunities for the future. And there's literally hundreds of doors open to some of the best hotels you'll ever see. Oh, and the world's tallest building? Yep, that's open too. But this city is also open for fun. It's open for happy, open for crazy. Even the slopes are open. It's open for a guaranteed suntan and a dip in its beautiful, clear, warm waters. It's open for the arts and Arabian culture that you really need to experience, which means it's open for bucket lists too. But if opening boxes is all you want to do, there's more of that than you can possibly imagine. There's out in the open air, across open water, or if you just want to hit the open road full of hope and optimism. This is an open society, so it's up to you. This city has its arms wide open, and they're open for you. You get it? I think you do.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Chris Emilo. Welcome back to another episode of Life in Dubai United Arab Emirates. This is live edition where we discuss so many things that you want to know about the UAE. So here we ask and we answer questions. So if you have any question that you want to know about Dubai or what I haven't discussed before, you can kindly ask me here and I will respond to you exactly as you want it. So if you are new in my channel, kindly don't forget to subscribe. And if you're already part of the family, like this video. My name is Chris Emilo, and here we bring you everything that has to do with Dubai United Arab Emirates with the jobs and employment. So today we are going to discuss about, we are going to pick from different sectors, like from the tourist part, we are going to pick from the residence part, we are going to pick from the people that are working, the employees and the employers. So we are going to touch in every angle, but I want to start with a lot of times that Africans actually ignore Africans, like in the mall, you know. Africans, we see Africans maybe in the mall or in the shopping complex, and we actually ignore Africans, you know. So I want us to discuss about that. But meanwhile, I have some jobs, I have some names of company that I'm going to give out at the end of this session that actually needs workers. So there are a couple of companies which I know that they are recruiting as of now. So you can also send the email to them. This particular one, I haven't shared it to my channel before. So yeah, I haven't shared it before. So I'm going to give out the name at the end of this video and also give out the email address if necessary. So today we are going to discuss about the reason why Africans actually, or why should Africans ignore a fellow African, maybe in the mall, the shop right, in the working place, something like that. So for me, I realized that a lot of Africans comes with body languages. Like you will see an African man, and especially those ones that actually comes with a lady. Maybe you are in the mall. Most of us working in the mall. Most of you working in the mall. Maybe you are working in the mall, and somebody, an African man, comes up with a lady, his girlfriend, just to chill. And instead of the person to actually come to you like an African, my guy, how far now, how you be, how things, you understand? They actually want to be bossy, like they want to be like most of them, you even have salary more than them, your salary might be bigger than them, but because they came with their girlfriend, now they want to, I don't know how to put it, they want to just be that boss, just ignore you, treat you like you are from other nationality. Now, for me, how I normally treat those kind of people is that once I see them, I know them. Understand? If I see any Africans, I know them. Emmanuel, thank you for joining me. God bless you, and keep watching. So, and Farah, I see you. Farah Production, thank you. I see you. And please, if you have any question, drop it at the comment section. I will respond to every single question. But first of all, I want to start with this particular one. The thing don't hit me up too much. So The reason, for me, I think that if I see an African person coming, I can read his or her body language. Now, my reaction to you is depending on your body language. Understand? It's depending from your body language. Dubai African Life. You just seen the name of your channel. Now, it's depending on your body language. Okay. Now, if I see an African person and from afar, in on the ratio that of like, you want me to come and greet him, good afternoon, sir. The next thing I'm going to do is that I will just look away and walk out. Understand? Because I would not like to have an eye-on-eye contact with you, because from the far, I've already seen the attitude that is coming. Because so in order to avoid that, I will just look away and walk out on you. That's walk out. I don't want you to come close to me. I will just walk away. You get? So, and it is rampant in this way that anybody that you see, you feel like you're better than the person. In this way, nobody is better than anybody. I'm repeating this and over and over again. You know, nobody is better than anybody. If you see your fellow African brother, maybe he's not dressing cool, because most time that you can ignore people, maybe he's the dressing. Maybe the person dressing, maybe you don't like it, or maybe you don't want to associate yourself with the person. What I normally do personally, if somebody walk into my shop, I look at the guy, he wear this kandora, this long gown, white gown. Now he didn't even greet me, yeah, but I was the one that called him, and I was like, bro, the kandora, to be sincere to God who made me, the kandora is already brown in color, like milk color. You get? So what I did is that I called him and I tell him, bro, I will tell you this because you are my brother, we are the same African, and I cannot see you. And if I can feel this way, that means other people will also feel this way. Now, what I tell the person is, even if you are going to dress like this, let it be inside your room. Yeah. But if you are coming outside, you are coming out to represent your nationality, and you shouldn't represent your nationality in this kind of way. Again, and we discussed, we'll get over it, and he left. You know, that's the same way. If you see somebody, or if you see an African that you felt like maybe his dress is not good, or you don't appreciate, you look tattered as an African, you can call him and talk to him, but you don't have to ignore him because you feel like you are more neater or better than the person. That is totally wrong. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm open to questions. If you have any question to ask me, thank you for joining me. Chigode Prince, thank you for joining me. Prince Eze, thank you for joining me. Mayag Abwe, thank you so much for joining me. Dubai African Life, and thank you for joining me. And everybody that is watching, if you are, I will give you a shout out. Just comment at the comment section, and I will give your name a shout out. Thank you so much for joining, for tuning in to Chris Emilo Dubai. So now we are going to go into tourists now. If a lot of times that people that are tourists now, because I'm trying to get, really, I don't really know how to put this, but a lot of times that people that are tourists, if they say like 100% of people that came in today as tourists, how many people can get a job within 2 weeks from now? Like, example now, can you people answer this question? I want you guys to answer this question. If 100% of tourism that enter today, in 2 weeks from now, how many percent do you think will get a job, whether genuine or just get an appointment? How many percent? I'm waiting for answer. Please, Emilo, I don't know. I should. Yeah, drop it here. I will give you every advice. And besides, any advice that I might give might relate to everybody. So I normally give an open answer so that everybody can learn from it. Understand? Farah said 10%. Emilo said 50%. Now, I will repeat the question. In 100% of Nigerians that come in today in looking for job, 2 weeks from now, how many percent do you think we have an employment and we have an appointment? I don't mean getting job or a new job. I mean having at least an appointment. How many percent do you think? From now to 2 weeks. How many percent we have an appointment from now to 2 weeks? Now, I'm going to give my answer. In 100% of people that came in today, from now to 2 weeks, 70% we have an appointment. Now, in those appointments, those 70%, they will be debating. Now, they came into this country and they just got this appointment. They felt like, most people felt like it is too early. You get? They normally feel like it is too early. I still have time to look for another job. You get? They feel like I still have to look for another job. So once that first appointment comes, they willingly let it go. You get? Because they felt like they have enough time. They still have 3 months. Meanwhile, 3 months in UAE is 3 days. Don't look at it like it's long. Before you sleep, wake up, open eye. One month you sleep, 2 months you wake up, 3 months you open eye. That is collapse. Your 3 months is gone. Before you know, before you think that you have everything that you need within that month, you don't have anything. Before you know, the month is running out. Now, what I'm saying that if this people get an appointment, yeah, I see 30%, 50%, 25%. Those 25% might be the ones that actually maybe attended to the appointment. Now, if 70 people got an appointment, in that 70 people that got the appointment, 70% that got the appointment, they will not like to go because maybe they enter that place, they got a cleaning job, they see a job in a restaurant, maybe washing plates, they see a job in a factory like aluminum factory, steel factory, all this factory job, because they feel like they want to get a hotel job. Again, their targets, they normally came in with targets. They need a hotel job, a job that will give them where they want to be in the AC, And at the end, as long as they miss the first target, the first appointment, it will be very difficult for them to get a genuine one. That is why it is very difficult for new people, especially those ones that don't have guidelines, that don't have people that normally guide them. Understand? Those people that don't normally have people that guide them. So that is the problem. So, ladies and gentlemen, I don't have much topic to talk about. I have topics, but I already made videos on the topics, but I'm going to just touch on it. I went for my COVID-19 test, by the way. Most of you being scared of COVID-19, go and do your vaccine. Nothing there, you understand? By the way, I did mine. I did my first dose. So you better do it now because there will be a time that you need to pay. Just like how the test is going now, that you need to pay money before you take your test in some places. Now, it is better for you now that it's free because it is a must. No, this vaccination is a must. You get. So now that it's free, you better go and take your own. No say because I just took my own yesterday. I'm healthy. Nothing happened. Some people say that their hand is paining them. How? I'm cool. Understand? So depending on your body system, but what is there is that even if you have a little pain where they give you the injection, within 1 day or 2 days, it's going to reduce, or you're going to be okay. But for me, I didn't feel any pain. You get? I didn't feel any pain. But let's watch from 1 week to now. But it is very, very important for you to go and take your COVID-19 test to any place that is free now, because there will come a time where you need to pay. Somebody went today, the same place I went yesterday to take my vaccine. Somebody went there today and they asked him to pay 50 something dirhams to take that vaccine. That the vaccine was free only yesterday. Understand? So if you haven't taken your vaccine and you're in UAE, or if you have somebody that is still contemplating on whether you're going to take vaccine or not because of waiting, the media is saying, you better go and take your vaccine. It is a must. This is a must. So, ladies and gentlemen, on my next video, I will be discussing about your labor rights. Your labor rights. You know, a lot of us think that we know things about this UAE, but we are yet to know anything. Yet even me, when they I never even know anything. I don't even know anything. You understand? Because there's things that you know, I realize that a lot of times that people have problem with their company is because they cannot differentiate from their right to their wrong. Understand? You will see somebody, maybe you might be going towards the right way, but going there through the wrong angle. You get? It's just like, say you want to go to Dubai Mall, but there's straight way to Dubai Mall. Then you want to follow the bush. Like, just example, you want to follow bush to Dubai Mall. Definitely, if snakes see in the bush, it will bite you. Again, I'm just putting it like a phrase. So what am I saying is this? The right thing that you need to do in the UAE that guides you, that labor, because the labor law protects both the interest of the employer and the employee, right? Now, if you know your rights, understand? If you know your right, but you go the wrong way to obtain that your rights, it will affect you. It will affect you like mad. You understand? It will affect you like mad. I read that the vaccine has side effects reaction. Lies, big lies. Which side effect? The only thing, the truth about this vaccine is that the first time you take it, you get it. For me, I didn't feel that way. I've taken mine, but I didn't feel that way. But from other nationalities that took their own, that told me how they felt. But I believe our immune system is stronger than this now. You get? We are not the same. You understand? Now, from other people that took their vaccine, you get? They felt like, okay, they felt body pain, headache, fever at that particular point, but it only lasts like 2-3 days. Understand? It only lasts like 2-3 days, then you'll be okay. But there's no difficult thing there now. It's not difficult. So if you want to go and take, do not look at that, especially if you're a black skinned person. Go and take it. Nothing that you understand. I take my own. Understand? I don't take my own. You understand? So go and take your vaccine. Stop looking at what people are saying that it has side. There's no side effect. The side effect is just maybe you feel fever, you feel headache, or feel pain. But I didn't feel that way, so that's it. So like I was saying, in labor rights, I'm talking about labor rights now. That a lot of us that knows our rights, Now, the reason why I never wanted to talk about this rights is because Nigerians know they like truth. Africans, we know they like truth, because if you talk truth like this, like you won't use them like now your papa like creates the law, or now your papa like do now your papa they work for labor. You get? So what am I trying to say? Knowing your rights, I'm going to drop this video tomorrow. No, I'll drop it next tomorrow, because I have video, my vaccination video. I'm going to drop it tomorrow. So next tomorrow I will drop the labor rights. But what am I trying to say? Knowing your right does not mean say you go feel get down with punch, with fights. Understand? One thing about Africans is that we know that this is I know that this is mine, right? But actually it's not in my hands. You get? Now, instead of you to politely, maybe somebody else is holding what belongs to you, and you think that you want to fight and get it, at the end, maybe this thing will just break. Once it breaks, I can no longer get it. The person that is holding it before can no longer get it. That's what happens when you are fighting wrongly on your labor rights. Understand? If you are fighting wrongly on your labor rights, it will backfire. Like it will backfire you. But by the way, just wait until the video drops. You will know everything concerning labor rights. I will not say all here because I've already made a video regarding that. So if I tell you now, you know, go, you know, go watch the video. So you need to go and watch the video. But the video is dropping next tomorrow, promise. Understand? So, and also we are going to talk about visa cost. You know, most employers normally take money from employee if they want to cancel the bonus, make it this amount of money you want to leave the country. We also have that as well. And also your gratuity, you know, your gratuity. We also have a gratuity that all you need to know regarding your settlements from your company is also there. Kindly, if you have any question regarding your trip to Dubai, kindly ask me. I will answer you right here now. So that's just it. I will not waste too much of time here. Maybe I will just spend 30 minutes, then I will go because I don't really have topic to deliberate on today. So I'll just do like 30 minutes, then I will go. So if you have a question, kindly ask the question so that we can round up with our show. And let me see if I have a clip from a lawyer from, I think a lawyer from, is an Emirati. She's a local, actually. So let me see if I can get the clip to play here. So I want you guys to watch this thing. Wait until you watch this video before you go. If you want to go, kindly wait until you watch this video that I'm about to play. And if you need information regarding Expo 2020, there's also something I want to talk about Expo 2020, but that will come this week. So this week, throughout this week, from tomorrow, I'll be dropping videos back to back. Like I'll be dropping videos. My video is normally 2 days after my recent video. So, but from tomorrow, I'll be dropping video like every day. Tomorrow I'm going to drop. Next tomorrow I'm going to drop. So because I have a lot of topics that I've already discussed about. So
hello to everyone, this is Dr. Mariam from Mohammed bin Hashim Advocates and Legal Consultants, and in this video I would like to discuss recent news that is very positive for investors and those who are going to make business in UAE. Starting from 1st of June 2021, foreign investors will be able to obtain 100% ownership inside of the company without of necessity to involve local citizens as 51% shareholder. For those who already have companies and who would like to make changes in existing company, this option is also possible and available through the economic department and concerned authorities. I hope that this video will be useful for each and everyone, especially for those who are making business and would like to set up a company inside of the UAE. In case you have any questions, thoughts or doubts, or you would like to share your situation, you can always find our channel on social media, Facebook, Instagram.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is regarding the Expo 2020. Now, I want to say something about this Expo 2020. Expo 2020 is time that there will be a lot of job vacancies. Like a lot of companies and a lot of investors are going to come in, and when they come in, they're going to open companies because the main reason for that Expo 2020 is to attract foreign investors. And now, for you that are already in UAE, now, if those foreign investors comes in and there will be a lot of new companies within that particular time, the rate of employee requirements is going to go high, and there will be a competition from companies and this employee. So this is the tips. Now, my childhood friend is advising me to come over. He has a security job for me, which is around 20K. First of all, nobody have job for you. I'll just tell you that one first, so that you don't go fall a victim. I have 1.5 million. I have 1.5 million, and another friend is advising me to invest in transport here in Nigeria. Now, I'm going to answer it one after the other. You said your childhood friend. Now, don't make a mistake. In UAE, friend or brother, relative, no, they work here. If anybody tell you, come, I have job for you. I'm not saying that the person is actually is a criminal or a scammer, but I'm just giving you a guideline. You get, nobody owns a company in this country. Nobody is a CEO. Nobody have a company in this country. Now, this person that told you he has a security work of 2K. How? How is that possible? Do you have a serious certificate? Do you have a security certificate in this country? You don't have any certificate. So how do you think that you can just come to Nigeria and come to Dubai or UAE and get a security job? First of all, that one a red flag. Understand? Maybe the person is an agent and you just want to, she talk you to come into the UAE. But don't fall a victim. Don't go to anywhere because people are telling you to go. There's a difference between I want to go and he want me to go. You get? Traveling abroad is a personal decision. It's not a decision that your friend will make for you or somebody in Dubai because you think he's doing fine. This guy that you are talking about, you might be shocked if you come into this UAE. You get nobody is living fine here. You get, even if you see somebody driving car, no mean say the person get that much. Understand? Sometimes they wear the car of wahala. Do you understand? So do not fall a victim. I will put this question here. So if you have an answer, you can give to him also. Now you said that I have 1.5 million and another friend is advising me to. What is this advice? Listen, for me, nobody has a decision for me. Like if I'm to be in your position, if I have 1.5 million naira, my mind already go to what I'm going to do with it. For me, I cannot tell you to come to UAE. I cannot tell you not to come to UAE. Understand? Because for me, I don't know what will work for you. But the only thing I will tell you like this, I will just only give you a guideline to avoid falling into the wrong hand or falling into scam. What am I going to say? If you have 1.5 million naira, sit down. Do you have any business in Nigeria that you can invest 1.5 million naira and it will work out for you smoothly? That is the first question you should ask yourself. If you carry this 1,000 naira, invest into that transport system that your friend advised you. How is it going to work out? Have you made a survey in that particular sector to know how much you can be earning a month or weekly from those transportation business? Now, for you making the personal investigation on how, because it's not about investing, it's about finding out if what you are investing in is actually worth it. Like in this way, some people just wake up and go and rent through that they want to do pet space room. Why they don't know that people that actually do this pet space business has already been connected to other agencies that brings in people for them to stay in their place. So if you are to invest in that kind of pet space business and you don't have anybody, you are not an agent, you don't bring anybody from Nigeria, you want from somebody to fall from heaven and save your best space. That is a wrong investment. You make your survey, you make your survey, check, ask questions. If investing in that transportation business will work out for you, go for it. Understand? If it's coming to UAE that you want to come, know that if you come to UAE, you are starting from a scratch. Understand? You are starting from a scratch. And apart from this transportation business, you can also check other businesses that is around you in Nigeria. There's other businesses that you can invest in, but it is not a must that you invest in the business without. It is not even advisable to invest in any business that you don't know what. If you know, simple. Why am I even speaking grammar? If you know that it will work for you, you go for it. You get it? If you know that this particular thing will work for you, go for it. If you know say no will work for you, no go for it. You know if you hear from my mouth say, I tell you say make you come to Dubai. Or you know if you hear my mouth say, I tell you say make you no come to Dubai. A lot of people that have been chatting me, that will come to chat me and tell me say, should I come to Dubai? I will simply tell you that me, Chris Emilo, cannot tell you to come to Dubai. And I cannot tell you not to come to Dubai. Me, I know the see future. Because a lot of you don't know that you have to actually find out if it is what you actually are supposed to do. Nah, this English stuff. So what am I trying to say? If you are to, let me say, you want to travel to Dubai, right? It should be like you don't already the desire to travel abroad for a very long time. Understand? So once Dubai comes your way, go. That means you don't already think you say that Dubai, I want you. Because like me, traveling abroad don't already there for my childhood. When people they request me, but if like in America, you go. You understand? Based on my way of life, now you understand. So that is the same way I normally recommend to people. Check if have you ever seen yourself around anything that has to do with abroad? Because everybody does, sometimes you go come this abroad, person where they don't build upstairs, still there doors. So it depending on where your destiny lies. You not be saying because things do go abroad, make me self go abroad and then start to make up. They're possible like that. Not because a make up there abroad and within 5 years they slam for Facebook, in the post for Burj Khalifa, in the post for Ferrari, in the post for Facebook for this. Since I came to this UAE, I have never taken a picture of Burj Khalifa. Never. Dubai Mall, where is the here? So I never ever go there and take a picture. Post on Facebook. You get it? So all these things, I'm not saying that it's not good, though. It's good. But me, I get my personal reason for that, you get. But even if you're going to Dubai Mall, going to Burj Khalifa to take pictures, make people understand back home, say, no, be say they post them because you don't arrive. Because sometimes I normally post picture on Facebook and I'll tell you, say, don't look at my picture. Do not look at my pictures on Facebook. Things doesn't look as it's, there's no reality on Facebook. Understand? So that's just it. Chris, I understand why you are saying, but there is more to that. Please, can I chat to you on WhatsApp? Okay, no problem. You send me a message on WhatsApp. So what am I trying to say is this now? If you apply to travel abroad, try to make sure that it is your destiny. It is part of your destiny, not your destiny. It is part of your destiny. Understand? Because not be everybody destiny to travel abroad. That is why a lot of people came to this way till today. They're still roaming around. Even when they have the chance to go back with amnesty, they still there, they roam around because they don't want to go back home and face the shame or whatever. But For me, and Igbo they say it is better for you to be a fool and be making money than to be intelligent and you know will get anything. You understand? So it is better you choose one thing. Either you choose success or you choose failure. There's no two ways about it. It's either you choose success or you choose failure. That is the reality about life. Yeah. So and anybody that is trying to come to this way, you should know say you are planning. You are planning to come and start afresh. I keep repeating this thing, and most people don't understand that. Most people don't understand that. I'm stuck up in this traffic. So, ladies and gentlemen, coming abroad, I'm forgetting what I'm trying to say. No, coming abroad is not about. It's about what you need, what you deserve, what you want. Understand what you want. In other words, you're not just. It's about what you want. You get. So, if you are planning to come abroad, if you are planning to come to UAE, you should know that you are coming to start from scratch. You are coming to start from the beginning. Like I always said, a child that was born will first of all crawl. Then after crawling, you go waka. Then before you go start to run. Understand? If you run too fast, you go fall. You go start from beginning. You get it? Overtaking is allowed, but before you overtake, you blow horn so that you will notify the other driver say you won't overtake. Understand? So how do I get your contact? After the video, just send me just comment on any of my videos, then I'll give you my contact from you. So that just after the video, comment on any of my video, just comment anything or comment you need my number, then I will send you my number. So that's just it. So ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Chris Emilo, and this is another episode of Life in Dubai United Arab Emirates. Don't forget, here we discuss everything that has to do with Dubai United Arab Emirates with the job and employment. If you haven't watched any of my video that has to do with your labor contract, if you're already working in UAE or you are not working in UAE or you came to look for work, there's a lot of jobs, there's a lot of videos that will help you in your job search, you know, to teach you how to get good jobs or to know the difference between fake job and real job. All is already in my channel. Just go to my channel, you will see Dubai updates. Then you go to Dubai updates, you will see all the videos there. And don't forget, in 8 videos I'm posting every single time, go to the description box. There's always a job link there. There's always a job link. Most of you don't normally apply because you feel like it is stress for you to go to website and start to fill form and all those things. It works. It works. This one is the work. You better, if you see any job link that is a good job website, no matter whether they say you should fill from up to down, you have to fill it up. Understand? Learn how to constantly apply online. It will always help you in your job search. If you don't know how to apply online, it will be very difficult for you to get a job. So learn how to apply online. In each of my videos, go to the description box. There is always job vacancy there. So ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of this session. So hopefully by tomorrow, I will drop my COVID-19 experience, vaccination experience, and also the next day I will drop in your UAE legal rights. Your UAE legal right, meaning what you're supposed to get after you finish your contract, or if you are terminated, or if you resigned from your company. So these are the things I've discussed about. I've already made the video. It's already on YouTube, but it's not published yet. So it will all be published on the scheduled dates. So Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for supporting. If you haven't liked this video and you're watching me, kindly like. I want to give everybody that came up today a shout out. Shout out to Farah Productions, shout out to Emmanuel, shout out to Anethe, shout out to Smart Elenu, shout out to Chikozie Prince, shout out to Prince Eze, shout out to Agwe, shout out to everybody that have joined me. And Nobek, Nancy, thank you for joining. Jason, thank you for joining. Ngoku, thank you for joining. Everybody that have joined me this live session, thank you for joining. Hope to see you next week. Next week, Tuesday. We'll be having a guest, which I don't know the name yet, but we'll be having a guest because we need to actually exchange our minds. So next week we'll be having another guest in our conversation, and the topic will be out before Tuesday. So kindly follow me up. If you haven't subscribed, don't forget to subscribe. If you are new in my channel, subscribe. If you're already part of my family, if you watch this video and you know like, God will judge you. Thank you guys. God bless. Chris Emilo. Peace out.
Open. Now that's a word that hasn't been used much in the world these days, huh? Well, open is looking good for Dubai right now, and we want to tell the world about it. It's open for business, of course, and a wealth of opportunities for the future. And there's literally hundreds of doors open to some of the best hotels you'll ever see. Oh, and the world's tallest building? Yep, that's open too. But this city is also open for fun. It's open for happy, open for crazy. Even the slopes are open. It's open for a guaranteed suntan and a dip in its beautiful, clear, warm waters. It's open for the arts and Arabian culture that you really need to experience, which means it's open for bucket lists too. But if opening boxes is all you want to do, there's more of that than you can possibly imagine. There's out in the open air, across open water, or if you just want to hit the open road full of hope and optimism. This is an open society, so it's up to you. This city has its arms wide open, and they're open for you. You get it? I think you do.